Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. If you're new, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup enthusiast who absolutely loves cosplay, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing a cosplay makeup test for Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan, but this is also sort of a cosplay makeup test for Rukia from Bleach. It's basically almost the same character design, so I sort of figured it could be like a 2-in-1 test. Yeah, basically, long story short, if you want to see how I did this makeup look, then please keep on watching. I'm gonna cancel out my brows. The problem when I do this is that I never have enough glue on my brows, or if I do, then I end up wiping it off, or something that I apply over top just melts it away, and it's just something always goes wrong. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. But I'm going to try setting these with powder, I think. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm really going to try and make sure that I've got enough powder to set it. I think I'm going to put another layer over top. Then I'm going to wipe off the excess. Okay, that feels pretty glued down. So I'm going to try setting this with powder. I'm really going to try and press that powder in there. Brush away some of the excess. Just gonna use a bit of color corrector on my eyebrows, try and neutralize them a bit. All right, just gonna set the concealer, like color correcting concealer. I really don't want this to budge, and I don't want my natural eyebrows peeking through. So I really want this to set in place very well. Ooh, that canceled out nicely. Kind of tempted to just put my foundation over top rather than concealer. My concealer is also lighter than my skin tone. I don't want to be highlighting my brows, I just want them to be canceled out. But I've already got so much product layered on my eyebrows already that I don't want to risk disturbing the hairs underneath and ruining the glue. So I'm going to prime my face. I want to avoid getting any primer on my eyebrows. I'm just going to take out my nose ring. For foundation, I want something fairly neutral, pretty close to my skin tone. You know what, I'm gonna mix some of the Rare Beauty one just because I don't particularly love this and I want to use it up. So I'm gonna mix some of this with the NARS Sheer Glow. I'm gonna add some argan oil just because I find both of these formulas cakey looking after a while. Let's add a bit of argan oil. Let's do 4 drops. I have equal-ish parts of the foundations. For good measure, I'm going to add some of the Danessa Myricks Prism FX Hydrating Lotion, just to maybe add a little bit of glow. Okay, and that's a half a pump of that. I'm just going to mix that together. Sorry, I can't show you because it's really messy. I've got a lot of different formulas going on here. Hopefully this will be nice and kind of radiant. And hopefully the oil in this doesn't break down what's on my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna pat it in where my eyebrows are because I feel like a brush or a sponge might be a bit too disruptive. And then I might just use a sponge or something just to really, or a brush maybe, to just press it in. I'm just gonna take a sponge and just press that in. All right, and I think that looks pretty good. I am very happy with this. Got a little bit of my eyebrows poking through. So I'm just gonna literally paint over with the Rare Beauty. I think, you know what, I think my wig will probably cover that area. I'm not too concerned. All right, let's just set that down. I'm gonna just wipe this off. I'm gonna do a very light layer, but I really just want this area to stay put. I guess I could use a pressed powder for this, but I've already got my loose powder out. Honestly, this is probably the best job I've done canceling out my eyebrows, so I guess practice makes perfect. I am actually going to switch to a pressed powder just because it's easier to get at with a bigger brush. And honestly, I'm going to leave it at that. Got rid of all that nice glowiness on my forehead, and now it's just completely flat and matte, but again, it's probably going to be covered by my wig anyways. I've got a little bit left of this RMS Beauty Baruti bronzer sample. I'm just going to contour a little bit. Just want to make my cheeks look a little more hollow. I'll blend this out after. Already looks better. that looks better. I'm just gonna run some, whatever is left on my finger, around my jawline to sharpen that a little bit. Maybe I'll just add like the tiniest bit of blush, just a really, really soft amount. This is the Stila convertible color in Peony. Very, very soft and delicate. It's kind of like a balm texture. I'm just gonna add like the tiniest little amount, just right kind of on the apple of my cheeks. I guess for any dark-haired character, I just use eyeliner. So this is the Guide Beauty Guide Liner. I'm just gonna use that and an angled brush and just draw on eyebrows. This, I'm gonna draw like not full eyebrows. So I'm gonna start there, just kind of go up like that. I'm trying to shoot 2 different character cosplays today, doing like with the same makeup look. So I'm trying to see if I can make it work for both. I feel like Mikasa's eyebrows are usually, they're not super high set, but I feel like she's always like angry or like focused looking. For Rukia, so all the characters pretty much in Bleach have like very high, thin, angry looking eyebrows, I feel like. And I'm trying to make this look work for Mikasa and Rukia. And I want to see if I can just do this cosplay test once for both of them because the character designs are pretty similar. But Rukia's eyebrows are like a lot higher like this, and then Mikasa's are kind of lower and a bit more like normal shaped. I gave them an arch. They are still quite high. All right, let's do some neutral makeup. I'm gonna do a little bit of color on my lips. Honestly, you know what? I'm tempted to just take this blush and just kind of pat it on my lips. I feel like that's not really much color. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, really not a fan of these eyebrows, but let's see if we can make it work. If anything, I feel like it sort of lifts this whole eye area, sort of makes my eyes look bigger. And since I can't wear colored contacts and like costume colored contacts, I'm hoping that maybe this can kind of help with that illusion. I think I'm going to pull out the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I'm going to take this color over here, which is called Kyojin, an appropriate name. I'm just going to run a bit of color a bit higher than my crease. Just kind of extend my eye out a little bit. I don't really want it to look like I'm wearing makeup. I just kind of want to, I don't know, add a little bit of like depth. I'm going to mix in some of this shade right next to it, which is called Pooter. I'm just gonna add that just in like the center crease part, just under what I did. And I'm just gonna bring some of that underneath. Just gonna mix those 2 colors. And then let's just blend that together. I'm gonna take some of this brown shade, which is called Mocha, and just use that as like sort of mapping out my eyeliner, I guess. Okay, I don't know if this is doing what I want it to do. Okay, I'm gonna take this darker brown over there, which is called Central Park, on a flat brush. Just use that as like a more defined wing. This is kind of that foxy eye trend. Kind of the same idea, except like a shittier version of it, but just for fun, I'm gonna add a little bit of black eyeliner. This eyeliner is actually like almost dried up, so it's not fully pigmented, but just to add a little bit more definition. Shouldn't have added that wing. This is my default makeup, so I'm just like so used to doing the wing. It's so annoying when your eyeliner is like basically dried up. Just gonna add a little line underneath. Okay, I'm just gonna use a brown eyeliner. I'm trying to extend my eyes by drawing 3 lines. One, so I've got my wing, I've got one on the bottom, one on the top. And I'm trying to like sort of elongate my eye, and like it sort of worked. Lips. I'm gonna use some of this Go-Go tint from Benefit. I think you can use this on your lips. Yeah, it's a lip and cheek tint. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit in the center, like kind of K-beauty style. Let's try this Bite Beauty lipstick. Actually, let's try this lip crayon, I think they call it. I'm just gonna basically outline my lips in this. I want to keep the center with that sort of blotted effect. Define my lips a little bit with some color, but it's pretty close to my natural lip color. Okay, mascara. So let's curl my lashes. I think I'm gonna end up putting on false lashes just in case, especially if I'm taking pictures. It always looks better when I've got false lashes on. And again, I want to make my eyes look as big as possible since I don't have circle lenses. Yeah, definitely gonna have to put on some false lashes. All right, so my lashes are on. They're a lot smaller than I normally wear, but I think they're gonna work. My eyes are definitely a lot smokier than I think I kind of planned or intended. I'm just gonna take whatever is left of my sponge and just kind of try and soften my crease. All right, so I'm gonna put on my wig, costume, and then I will show you guys the final look. All right, so this is the look done in my Mikasa cosplay. With the Rukia cosplay, it'll be like the same, just different outfit. That is it. Pretty simple. I am really happy with the way that the eye makeup turned out, and like, I guess to a lesser degree, I'm happy with the eyebrows. And it looks like the glue is sort of dissolving everything else over top. I'm not really sure what's going on there. It's just like, it's sort of breaking down. It's almost breaking down my foundation a little bit, or maybe just my foundation is broken down itself. Yeah, it looks like my foundation is like gone on my forehead. But I think the eyebrows like fared better than previous attempts. So I think I'm gonna stick to the method that I did in this video. I've been trying out like a bunch of different things in different cosplay tests. I don't know if I'm gonna be like what order I'm gonna be uploading them in, but yeah, I've basically been trying different variations of more or less the same thing. I think this seemed to work the best. Really happy with the lip look that I did. I actually forgot to film an outro, so I like thought I finished filming, went to go work out and eat dinner, and then I realized I forgot to do an outro. So I came back, put on my cosplay again, had to touch up my lips a little bit. So if any of my like makeup or anything looks different, that's why. But yeah, I am actually really happy with the way that this turned out. Obviously, circle lenses just elevates any cosplay look, and the next time I go to the eye doctor, I think I might splurge on just getting a prescription and trying to get circle lenses that are prescription to fit me, because I really think that they really like bring an extra level to any cosplay. If you want your eyes to look bigger like that, that's the way to do it. Unfortunately, right now I can't, but I think this eye look definitely helped, and the lashes as well. I think they definitely just make my eyes look more open, which makes them look bigger. So I'm happy with that, happy with the face makeup. It's very simple. I think the wig is really great and just kind of brings everything together. Honestly, I'd probably keep things pretty much the same the next time I attempt this character. If anything, I'd maybe add a little less depth in my crease, because it sort of feels like I was trying to do a smoky eye, and like I feel like it's a little bit dramatic for a cosplay. But other than that, I'm just happy with the way that it turned out. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear like feedback, especially if you're in the cosplay community. I'm slowly getting back into it. I cosplayed like years and years ago and then stopped because, you know, life got in the way. And now I'm slowly getting back into it. If you have any feedback, aside from, I know circle lenses just make a look, but I can't do them right now. I haven't seen my eye doctor in like a long time, and I really need prescription ones, because otherwise like I will probably go blind and damage my eyes. So I do need prescription ones to fit the shape of my eye. Any other feedback would be welcome. Or if you just want to like, you know, make friends in the cosplay community or just people who are interested in makeup or in anime, feel free to follow me. Feel free to add me on other social media as well. I love to meet other people who are interested in the same things that I am. So feel free to let me know that you found me from this video. And if you enjoy the type of looks that I do here on my channel or just like cosplay stuff in general, usually I'll post extra content from related to content that I post here. I'll post on my other social media, so like extra like photos or little like videos or whatever. So if you like the stuff I post here, you'll probably like the stuff that I post on my other social media, so I'd love it if you could give me a follow. And if you enjoyed the content that I post here and you want to see more, I'd love it if you could subscribe and turn on notifications, and that way you'll get updated every time I post a new video, and I'll see you guys next time.